Hello there. It's Cisco again. Today we're not working on that. We're working on this. So today I'm going to show you how to remove a Kenwood radio. I'm just kidding, you can remove any radio like this. I bet somebody's like, oh my gosh, specifically a Kenwood? I wasn't ready for that. So, last time I did this without a tool. Oh, there we go. Pry that off. Some people use pry tools, but my nails are strong enough, and I can do this. And so yeah, that's good. They're both good. You need a Phillips screwdriver for 4 screws. Now, the reason I personally am removing my radio is 2 reasons. One, dealership, when they replaced my airbag on this side, just wrecked my freaking cable, and I'll show you in a second. I left it in there, but they tied it in a knot and it got pinched on something, and I tried to untie it and see if that worked, but it didn't. I also had to reposition my GPS sensor because they ripped it out, so that's what the tape is for. I'm gonna put some double-sided tape on that GPS sensor that was ripped out needlessly. That one's flat and that one's sharp, so I'm wondering why that is. These 2 are sharp. So if this third one is sharp, I'm guessing one of these should be flat on here. Oh, lovely. So when I first installed this radio, I had to take out this fan vent. There we go. Maybe it's just flat for no apparent reason. So this part isn't necessary for you, but you know, if you're trying to take out your radio and stuff, you can take these out. Yeah, they're all sharp except for one. What the sketch? Must have been missing, and then you can, so what you can do is you can pinch this in and take it out, and it's a little flexible, it moves, but I'm gonna keep mine in because it's a trick to get back in. Like, it's easy enough to take out, but it took me several attempts and a lot of swearing to get it back in. Now, I know that some people will want to use a drill and stuff on these parts, but they're plastic. Drill could go a little too hard in the paint, so I don't like to mess with that, even though I do have a drill. Let's see. Yeah, this is the old auxiliary cable, and it no longer works. There we go. And that spot is right here. It was pinched right there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but like it just, that's where it was pinched, and I can tell even still. Oh, and this spot too. See, it kind of got some lines, and needless to say, this thing doesn't work anymore. Let me just double check. Ah, my GPS, so that's my GPS antenna, and it's actually pretty good. It's doing well, so I don't need to update that. Let's see. So in this particular one, I'm gonna put data in. I think iPod AV in. There it is. I'll just double check it works before I close her up. I don't have anything to test this with. I think it'll make a noise when I touch it. Let's see. I can actually hear the feedback from that, so yeah, it works. Now the tough part for me, you know, considering how much stuff is on this, and eventually I am going to be adding control support, so I could use these controls on this radio. I'll have to splice a orange wire here and splice another wire, this wire right here, or I'll have to plug it into the adapter, but that is a video for another day. So in order to get your AV cable over, you have to have your hand here to kind of receive it. There we go. Okay, my hand is really deep in there now. I can actually feel my other hand touching it. Okay. So, I'm gonna keep fishing it out. And voila. Now I have a big, thick AV cable that'll actually do something instead of the one that got broken. So nice. Alright, now this is the tough part. Just shoving it back in. That was easier this time around. Thankfully, the GPS antenna's sticking in strong, but yeah, they just ripped that right out, and it was all the way down here, you know. Pay more for dealerships. They take better care of your car than you possibly could ever. It's freaking stupid. You know, I actually the other day had a brake sensor that went out, and I'm pretty sure it was the brake sensor, but I wanted the dealership just to kind of check for me and see if that was indeed the case. But they told me, you know, you're outside of warranty. You know, you got 118,000 miles. That's like, it's a grandma car. It's now a grandma. It's had children, and its children have had children. They can no longer accommodate. So I'm SOL as far as getting anything done by the dealership, but even when I do, they destroy my property. I never called them out for it. Maybe I should have. But what's done is done. I'm not going to make them buy me a new AV cable, since I already bought myself a new AV cable. And on my next video, I will be showing you how to install the brake light sensor. Anyway, take care.